Hey everybody, it's Brandon again here at Variety Sports Network, and the Minnesota Twins have released their City Connect jersey for the 2024 season, one of the few final teams that are left for this coming season. As you can see a little bit of the detail here, and we're going to jump into a little bit more in-depth talk about these uniforms specifically and how they tie in to the Minnesota Twins. You got to give credit where credit is due, and these jerseys are pretty solid. I will admit. Personally, I think they're pretty cool. They're unique and they're different. Let's talk about them a little bit more in depth here as we get into the Minnesota Twins brand new City Connect jerseys. And they did a great job of not just only connecting the city of Minneapolis and St. Paul, but connecting the whole state as one uniform, with the Twins being the one team in Minnesota as well. They did a pretty solid job here. Let's start with the jersey itself. Now the jersey is different. We'll put it that way. It has like this again. It's the ripple effect they call it the ripple effect for a reason. It has this like blue ripple effect like you would like see across the water or across the lake, which makes sense because Minnesota's land of 1,000 or 10,000 lakes. So it makes sense to do something like this. It's a very unique jersey, in my opinion. It's definitely different. So you get all types. It's an all blue jersey from top to bottom. Hat, jersey, pants. All of it's that blue color. Again, with these ripple like effects that you'd see, like across the lake and throughout the day and whatnot. So it's a pretty solid. It's a unique look that we haven't seen yet out of these City Connect jerseys, or in this case, a State Connect jersey with the Minnesota Twins. Now, you're looking at something like the yellow. You're probably like, oh, why is there so much yellow? Well, the yellow is supposed to be the sun, the bright sun in the morning time, kind of reflecting off the lake and whatnot. It basically what you would see walking out of your house or something like that, or a cabin or somewhere in the woods with the water and the sun and whatnot, and the kind of like brightness you get coming off of the lake. So again, pretty unique jerseys in my opinion. There's a lot of really cool details here, and on the hat itself, on the side, and we'll get to the hat here in a minute, which you can see down here on the screen. The hat's pretty neat. So you get the whole state of Minnesota on the hat. The star right there is called the North Star. Featured, it's where located. The star is located where St. Paul and Minneapolis are, where the Twin Cities are, where the Twins play. You also get the northern light effects across the top of the state, and then the bottom is supposed to look like those northern lights reflecting off of the lake. So that crystal blue lake with the northern lights reflecting off. That's what that little swish is there with the North Star sitting right where St. Paul, Minneapolis is. So pretty cool hat. On the side of the hat, it does say 10,000 lakes, which is really, really cool that they're able to tie all of this stuff together into one uniform. So again, if you're wondering what the yellow is for, it's for the sun. The yellow is basically it's the sun. It's where they're getting the sun at and whatnot. So you look at the jersey again itself. It has MN instead of TC. So they're trying to connect Minneapolis or Minnesota as a whole instead of just the Twin Cities. You're going to get that North Star there and that bright yellow with the white MN to tie things together right there. Where the TC, which isn't anywhere on this jersey, by the way, not anywhere at all. So it's very unique in that aspect as well. Another cool feature is you get the loon, which is the state bird of Minnesota. Now, this bird is prominent. You see it across the lakes of Minnesota all over the place at any time of the year. You get the North Star, which is supposed to feature its like beak and stuff. You get the raindrop, which is going to be its head, its wings, and then its eyeballs are actually baseball stitching, which is kind of a neat aspect. That's hard to see, but there's actually baseball stitching, which is supposed to be the eyes or eye area of the loon. So it's a pretty cool feature there as well across these uniforms. So out of this particular jersey, I like it. I think it's really, really cool. Give me an 8 out of 10 for uniqueness of this jersey. It's a pretty. I honestly, I think it's cool. So But give props to the Minnesota Twins on developing something that's different, something that's unique to Minnesota, and be able to connect again, just like Toronto did, not just a state or not just a city, but a state in its whole. So pretty cool jerseys. Again, 8 out of 10 in my book. So let us know what you think on the Minnesota Twins brand new City Connect jerseys, or so-called State Connect jerseys in this case. So again, let us know. As always, hit like, subscribe, and we will catch you next time. I may have forgot to mention, you'll see these jerseys debuting this Friday at home against the Oakland Athletics. Should be a fun game. You want to make sure you get there early as well. There's tons of stuff going on that day, so make sure you're there for it. And you'll see these jerseys at least 10 more times throughout the season, mostly on Friday nights at home. So you won't see them on the road, more than likely, but who knows? You never know what might pop up. So you can also buy these jerseys. If you're looking to get one, you can get these at Target Field, or you can buy them from the Twins website, or twins.com, whichever it is, the MLB store. So again, thanks for tuning in. There's been another City Connect jersey talk here with Brandon here at the Variety Sports Network. As always, we appreciate it if you subscribe and like the channel as well.